A daily meditation practice can have amazing benefits in your life. That's, of course, if we practice it. There's not one way to meditate, and there's also not a right way or a wrong way to practice meditation. There is literally hundreds of meditation techniques. Now, every good meditation practice begins with finding out what works for you. This is just an invitation for you to explore meditation to creativity, especially slow drawing. Just as a point of reference, in traditional meditation, when your mind wanders off, we bring the focus back to the breath or to our body sensations. In creative mindfulness meditation, we bring the focus back to the activity. In this case, slow drawing. What I love so much about creative mindfulness meditation is that art is a very natural way to take you from your thinking mind into a meditative state. When you're drawing, especially when you're making those slow, repetitive lines, line after line after line, we get so focused, so concentrated in what we're doing that after a while, we become totally absorbed and everything seems to disappear. It's like we lose track of time and we lose track of our surroundings. It's like we've totally shifted from the noise in our head into our hearts. And we're not even thinking about our problems or projecting into the future or thinking about our past. We're totally absorbed in what we're doing. And that state of complete absorption, it's what they call in meditation the zone. So for me, slow intentional drawing has been an amazing way to practice mindfulness meditation. Sitting in meditation, it's not hard. The hardest part is making the commitment to doing it and honoring the commitment in spite of the chatter telling you don't have time. There's a saying that says, if you can't find 10 minutes in the day to meditate, you might need 20 minutes. Meditative drawing is a very simple practice. It's not complicated unless we complicate it. You're committing to spending time using slow drawing as the focus to your meditation practice. This is not about how good of an artist you are. This is about learning to slow down and center ourselves. It's about the process of becoming aware of our mental chatter and not attaching meaning or judgment to it. It's allowing those thoughts to come and go as we continue to keep the focus on the drawing. Just because our head screams it doesn't like something, it doesn't mean we have to immediately jump up and do something. Meditation teaches us to act and not react to life. Meditative drawing is also a form of guided meditation where your creative spirit is the one guiding you. Connecting with your personal creative energy through making art is a way to practice self-care and renew your spirit. Making art, especially with the intention of being mindful, gives you a chance to set aside your stress, quiets your mind, and offers you an opportunity, no matter what's going on in your life, to flow through the day with grace and gratitude for the good that's always around us. As far as your design, the creating part, this is going to be different for everybody depending on your beliefs about creativity. It's important to honor the process and not be so consumed by the final product. If you don't like what you're drawing, if you're uncomfortable with the imperfections, or if you're uncomfortable with the crooked lines, that's okay. That's part of the process of letting go and embracing those feelings. If we cannot handle imperfection on a piece of paper, how are we going to be able to handle imperfections in the real world? I invite you, instead of tearing or throwing away the drawings you don't like, embrace them. Let them be part of your journal or your collection of art. It's like making a statement that even though it's not perfect in your eyes, it's still good. The magic and the gifts of a meditation practice through slow drawing are in the letting go. The magic, it's in the unfolding. It's when the journey becomes a destination. As far as supplies, keep it simple. Paper, pen. Later on, as you get into this practice, you can get other things. This is my journal. It's very simple. I usually start by dumping my thoughts. And I do this in a way where I cannot reread them again. So I write them all down without trying to think through my thoughts, just dumping them onto paper. And it's a way of releasing them. It's a way of getting them out of my head to just releasing them, just releasing them. This is a great way to start the day. Sometimes we wake up with anxiety or things in our mind. We open our eyes and the first thing in our mind is just things that are weighing over us. And I just dump them and give them to the universe. And then I usually set my intention for the day. And what I'm doing with that is basically, if I'm in the ocean in a sailboat without my sail up, the wind's going to blow me all around. So intentions, the way I see my intention is me lifting my sail and pointing it with direction, intention to where I'm going. So my intention could be to make it a great day. Go into a meeting that I'm worried about with an open mind and great attitude. Open with curiosity to see what happens. Facing whatever it is that I'm facing with an open mind. Curiosity is a word that I use a lot. And that's how I start my practice. Then I start my drawing part. I draw my non-judgment zone. And then I start my drawing. And again, this is meditation. So this is not about art. This is about learning how to sit with our thoughts. How to get from our headspace. How to shift from the noise in our heads into the peace of our heart. Meditative drawing is just one of the components of our SHIFT program, which is a coaching program where I teach mindfulness, meditation, and manifestation. And so in this part here, what you're doing is you're going to be guided into how to use slow drawing as a form of meditation. And because we're not doing it through the coaching program, I wanted to offer you other ways to be exposed to some doodles and some drawings that are meditative by nature, that are simple enough for you to get into that meditative state. As far as the videos on this Play Shop, they're just a simple way for me to help you, guide you into what a meditative practice through slow drawing looks like. So use the first video as your guide. In that video, I'm going to be guiding you with my voice into what a meditative practice through slow drawing looks like. As far as the other videos, you're invited to use them in order if you want to, or to skip around. What I want you to know is that there is no right and there is no wrong. You're the captain of your sailboat. That you can do this, that you can use this time to quiet your brain and try to see if slow drawing works for you or not. To learn to pause in a world that glamorizes the word busy is going to require conscious commitment on your part. So anytime that you sit to draw, anytime that you pause everything on the to-do list to practice meditation, you're not only making a commitment to meditation, but you're stating loud and clear to the universe that you're ready and worthy of peace and happiness. So may this time together, as you do these drawings, spark that creative genius in you. May it bring you self-awareness, increase your self-love, and allow you to experience the many gifts of a mindful meditation practice. My intention for you as you do these drawings is that you allow this experience to meet you where you're at.